Breaking news at 5, a rare tornado rips through a Seattle suburb, catching people off guard and leaving a trail of destruction. The picture is more like something you would expect to see in the Midwest.
Yeah, but this tornado touched down this afternoon in Port Orchard, Washington. That's just west of downtown Seattle. As you can see, it left behind quite a mess. The sheriff in Kitsap County describing catastrophic damage in one neighborhood. You had down power lines there, trees uprooted. You can see homes badly damaged. Roofs were ripped right off. As you can see there, emergency crews are working in the area where there are downed power lines right now and debris scattered all across the roadways. One homeowner says at first he thought it was just a bad storm.
It just started really pouring down rain, and we walked over and looked out the window, and that's just about the time everything hit. It just went crazy. We just had stuff flying all over the place. Well, you got stuff here. I don't know. I had no idea where that wood came from. It reminded me of being back in Iowa when I was a teenager.
The storm blew through right before 2 this afternoon. Let's get out to a live look at the damage from a chopper that is overhead. We have been watching emergency crews working at a Walmart store. Kind of hard to see because there's a loss of power in that area. As we mentioned, a lot of power lines came down because of the high winds and those hard-hit neighborhoods. There's more lighting as we get away from that area, and you can see it's raining as well. Our CBS sister station in Seattle says it hit so fast that tornado warnings could not be issued. Our chief meteorologist, Paul Diano, is here. I haven't heard of a tornado in Washington before. You lived up there. How frequent is that?
Well, here's how infrequent it is. The only metropolitan area that gets fewer tornadoes than Seattle is the one that we're living in right now, the San Francisco Bay Area. It is very rare because of proximity to the cold ocean water that we have sitting off to our west, but sometimes storms can run through. And take a look what we have right here. We have some pretty crazy damage. Now, what they'll look for when you're judging whether it's straight line winds, just a windstorm, or a tornado is damage going this direction in one location, and then a half mile down the road, the damage is pushed this direction, indicating rotation. That's what has already been indicated just by looking at the chopper damage and the chopper views of the damage. Now, Port Orchard itself, as we take my weather computer full, is west of downtown Seattle. There is Puget Sound, so you can't drive there. You'd have to go all the way down to Olympia and back up. But a lot of folks take the ferry, so it's considered a suburb of Seattle, even though it's across the water because you can take the Seattle-Bremerton ferry. I've circled the thunderstorm that did become tornadic. Very, very rare for the entire state of Washington. Only 3 tornadoes per year, with 95% of that tornado activity occurring east of the Cascade Mountains in the drier or stormier part of the state. Very rare for anywhere in the Seattle area to have a tornado. These are live pictures over the area right now. Port Orchard near the city of Bremerton, about 25 miles west of Seattle. A tornado touched down earlier today, just before 2 o'clock. And it's crazy, guys. If you think about this, the same storm that brought a tornado to Port Orchard is now causing heavy snowfall in the Cascades. Of course, no tornadoes up there, but the same storm has now gone from tornadic to wintry in just a matter of about 2 or 3 hours. Back to you.